third fly is the Waterhen Bloa. Bloa is an old name for sort of slaty blue colour, and there are several Bloa flies. The Waterhen Bloa is perhaps the best known, but there's also the Poult Bloa, which is used extensively in these rivers, fast-flowing rivers in northern England. Poult is quite simply a name for a young chicken or a young game bird, young pheasant, called pheasant poults. And the Poult Bloa uses the grey feather from the underside of a grouse's wing. These are the materials needed for making a Waterhen Bloa. This is a natural moleskin, still using the Captain Hamilton size 14 hook, the Waterhen wing, and this yellow Pearsall silk. It's the lemon yellow Pearsall silk as opposed to the primrose yellow, which you can see there, a bit bright. So it's this darker one, the lemon yellow, from the Pearsall silk range, which you need. For the hackle we use these undercoverts. These are the coverts which cover the quills of the primary and secondary feathers. And we just take one of those there from the underside of the wing with that blower, that colour, slaty grey colour. So the first thing to do is just wax the thread as usual. Just pull it across the wax a couple of times. And then just catch the thread in near the head and just bring it down in close turns. Just take that waste off. So just between the point and the barb. It needs to be very, very lightly dubbed to make the body. It used to be the grey underbelly fur from the water rat, Ratty from Toad of Toad Hall in children's novels, but of course that would get you lynched today, water rats being extremely rare. So we use just natural mole fur for this. So you need the sort of smallest amount of dubbing you can get away with on here. And then wind it back up the body. you should be able to see the yellow tying silk of the underbody through the dubbing. One of the most common mistakes people make when dubbing these flies is they put too much dubbing on. Even there, that some people might say that's a little bit overdressed. But with my eyesight, that's the best I can do. So this is the hackle I'm going to use, and with these North Country spider flies, I find you get a much better presentation if you remove half the fibres before you tie it on. So I take the fibres off the top side, so there's my hackle ready to tie on. I just tie it on by the tip. Just remove the excess, make sure I don't cut the thread, which will be really annoying. And then just take the hackle pliers so I just wind on over many turns. I think just break these fibres up. Yeah, I think that's about right. And just tie down the butt end. And cut it off. There's a stray fibre there. Just cut that off. And then just whip finish to make a nice tidy head. Don't want anything too big. I think that'll do us. Just needs a little drop of varnish. Must be very dilute. You want it soaking in, you don't want it resting on the top, otherwise you get a great claggy head. There we are, that should do. Try and avoid tying these down. They should be loose, free, not pointing or not tied down closer to the hook shank. When I'm fishing this, I want these fibres to work in the water, and if they're tied back they don't work as well. So there it is, the Waterhen Bloa, and a very useful fly it is to have in your box. It works terribly well on dull cold days. It's actually a fly for the whole season, but at this time of year it's one of 3 very useful flies to have in your box: the partridge in orange, the snipe in purple, and the Waterhen Bloa. Patterns, it's you cast it across in streamy water as you get in these northern rivers. Just let it tumble down, carry it with the current. Every now and then just give it a twitch, make the fibres work in the water, and again when it's coming round to the swinging away at the end of the cast, again just give it a couple of twitches just to try and tempt that overwintering starving trout to take your fly. It is in fact a good grayling fly as well. It works well in October for grayling. Anyway, there are the last 3 videos, 3 North Country spider flies, and for now I wish you every success with them. Tight lines, and goodbye.